only or
Yes, if you give for the name, right, that will be depends on you. You can give for the underscore, you can not give for, because so if you are given underscore, right, it's look good. Looking point of view, I given, but that is not mandatory. Okay.
Okay.
So now we have the arguments. For example, in drop down, what are the values will be there? For example, we can go to application. So this is application, right? I'm logging, and after that, I'm entering for these details. Okay, and after that, click on flights. Now you can observe in the departure city how the values will be there. Different values will be there. But I want to, I am capturing for randomly. If anyone only I'm capturing. But I want for the all values I want to capture. So at that time, what we can do means we have the one argument will be there. That is, we can call it as the ordinal. So in double colon, you need to give for the any variable, you need to give for the double colon only. After that, ordinal, you need to give for the ordinal. So I want to capture all values. That is why given for the ordinal is equal to all. To capture for the all occurrence of the dynamic value, so you need to give for the ordinal is equal to all. So now we can observe. Script will be failed. So if it is a fail, right, you need to find what is the issue also, you guys can understand. This is no match found the requested parameters, specified boundaries are not matching for the request. So go to that request, departure city and LB. See, you can observe here. After this, we don't have double colon. So that is why it is after double colon. See, I captured here comma. So I missed comma. So that is why we got error. And you need to check this parsing also. Skip to parsing. See, for example, you are enter some value here. See, your script parsing will be status will be failed. Everyone be able to see replace status will be failed and script parsing will be failed. Means by mistake in our script you done, you can enter any comma or anything. So you need to, so at that time what will happen means you are unable to find where it is. Then what you need to means you need to do for the again script. So that is why while doing the script, right, you don't enter any values or any colon some dot also. So now again we can execute. See, script will be passed. Now we can go to the output window. And now we need to observe for the all values is captured or not. You can see ordinal is equal to all is given. Departure city 1, 2, 3, 4. How many values will be there in the drop down? All values will be displayed. 1 to 20. And it is a total will be, it is like underscore, you can observe departure city count will be 20. So when you are given ordinal is called all, it is become an array and it will display for the how many values in that occurrence, it will be display for the all values. Yes. So which value we need to give, you need to capture for the all the occurrence of the dynamic value means you need to give for the ordinal is equal to all. Okay, maybe you want any specific occurrence. For example, I want for the Denver. Denver is which one? Departure city 11. So what you need to means you can go to the script in the ordinal all place. You need to give for the, if you want which occurrence, you need to give for that occurrence. I want for the 11th occurrence. So I give 11. Now we can observe you are able to capture Denver or not, you can observe. So ordinal also one of the argument. See, now we can observe here. See, departure city, which city came? Denver. So this is the way we can do for the ordinal all is a one of the argument. Everyone is clear, ordinal all? Okay.
Yes,
so and assume to the, I want capture for the, for example, I go to the notepad. Okay. So this is the then work. So we have the two arguments will be there. One is the save length and save offset. What is the save length and what is the save offset means? Save length nothing but it is specify the how many characters supposed to capture. So save length nothing but it is specify the how many characters supposed to capture. One more is a save offset. Save offset nothing but it is specify the how many character is supposed to skip. So we have the two arguments, save length, save offset, and the ordinal. What is the save length means? It specify the you want how many captures you want to capture. And save offset means how many character is supposed to skip. For example, now you can go here. Denver is equal. So I want for the first three den up to den I need. So what I can do means I can write for the save length equal to 3. Then what will happen means what happen when you are given save length, it is what will happen, it is specify the how many character you supposed to capture. So I given for the 3, right? So then output will be what will happen. Okay, output will get for the den. Now we can observe here as a, here we can observe. So I'm giving for the one more argument, that is the save length. Save length. Save length is equal, I'm giving for the 3. And save it and execute. See, the script will be passed. Now we can check. So we need to capture what is the our output actually den, right? So now you got den or not, you need to check in output window. Go here. See departure city, what value you get? Den. Okay, but I want only VER. I don't want den. Then what we need to means we need to use for the one more is the argument save offset. Save offset. So I want last to VER I want to capture. How many characters this VER? 3 characters. So means and you want capture for the means we can use for the 3 characters. Okay, VER means 3 characters. And save offset nothing but you want to skip the how many characters. You want capture the VER means you need to skip the how many characters?
3.
3. So we can give it as a 3. Now we can observe this, we can keep in our script and we can observe for the output. Save offset is equal to 3. So we have the one more. See, when you are given save length, save offset, both. So it will work first will be save offset. Save offset, what will happen? It is skip the characters. How many characters we need to skip? 3 characters. Then after that save length will work. So you can understand. So when you are given save length and save offset, first will work save offset and after that it will work with the save length. Now you can will save it and we'll run. See, so script will be paused. Now go here. See which value is kept? VER kept. This is for the save length and save offset and the ordinal. Fine, both will be fine, everyone.
Kiran, example, okay, go to the script whichever you selected now.
Yeah.
See, if in case you ordinal you selected 11, okay, total I have 20 option is there, okay. If in case I need 11, 13, 17, you can I put 11 after comma 17, 18, if it's possible?
No, it's not possible. See, for example, you are booking the ticket, assume. So if you book the ticket means you need to book the only select only one departure city. How can you can select 2 cities?
Correct.
capture, right?
Okay.
Got it, right?
Got it.
Yeah, so that's it. And for example, this will be one more argument will be there, not found. So not found is equal to warning. For example, you are given for the like is some LB mistake it did for the wrong. So what will happen? So it will throw on warning. I want, but you want for the throw on warning means we need to write for the one more argument. It is called as a not found is equal to warning. Not found equal to var. So for example, you are given for the boundaries may be wrong. Okay, assume. You are given boundaries wrong. So now I will cut this first. After that, so I will execute now. Maybe what will happen means you are doing correlation, but by mistakenly this will be every time is failing because of maybe LBRB is not mismatching. So you can doing for this point of view means your time will be wasted. Maybe you want to skip this step and it is throw and warning and it will continue for the next step means you need to give for the not found is equal to warning. So now first we need to understand. Okay, I'm executing. Say script will be you didn't get go here and so I'm giving for the wrong boundaries. So if you not given not found is equal to what is the by default value will be ordinal by default will be throw on error. See, if you are not given not found is equal to anything, but by default it is throwing an error. You can observe here. See, departure city will be no match found the requested parameter. Means if you are not given not found is equal to error or warning you are not given, but by default value what is the by default value of not found is equal to error, but I want to skip this step, then you need to give for the here not found is equal to warning. See, now we can observe here. See, your script will be passed, but what will happen is it is throw on warning. You can observe here and go to the output window. See, just it is throw on error meant your script will be continuing. So what will happen? Maybe you are unable to find this dynamic value. You are not waste your time. So that is point of view you need to give for the not found is equal to warning. It's clear? These all arguments. Explain? Sorry.
Can you please explain again that?
So not found nothing but see you are giving for the RB you are given, but by mistake what will happen means this will be every time you are getting for the no match found error. Okay.
Okay.
So you are try to giving for the different values, but maybe some issue with the application side, some issue with maybe LBRB is not matching. So you are unable to getting for the correct value. You are unable to capture it. So you should be waste your time because you can do for the this one only for today entire day. Your output will be 0. Then tomorrow you will ask for the your lead. Okay, how much script you are completed? You told as I stuck in for the 57th line. So I am doing for the yesterday onwards I am doing. Then he could told us why you are wasting your time. So you can throw a warning, right? And you can continue your script, right? So why you are wasting your time? So that is the point of view you need to give for the not found is equal to warning. It's clear?
Okay.
Then we have the other arguments also will be there, and rel frame ID. One more argument will be rel frame ID. Rel frame ID nothing but it is a frame point of view we need to capture for the frame ways. So like see for example, I'm you can click on here and click on snapshot view. And here will be some frames will be there. So see frame set like that. For example, I will explain in Notepad. Maybe you everyone know, right? In math chapters we have the like how it will be there. Chapter 1.0. In the chapter 1 we have the some sub chapters also will be there, right? Sub 1.0.1. And after sub means this all will be frame, means it is a main frame will be this. In this frame you have the this you want capture this one, means what you need to means same we need to give for the rel frame id. Rel frame id equal to, so you want capture this value, then you need to give for the like 1.0.1. Okay, you want for the specific frame point of view, we need to use for the rel frame id. Though only this is for the interview point of only. Okay, and one more will be argument convert. Convert is also one of the argument. You want convert to for the HTML to URL, URL to HTML means you need to use for this function. Like we need to write for the HTML to URL. This is the function you need to write. Otherwise, you want convert for the URL to this means you need to write for the like this URL to HTML. So convert function which purpose see HTML means you know, right? HTML format, so this will be 1 2 3 4 this type will be there. This is called as HTML mode. URL mode means what will happen is percentage come, some slash and some this one some special characters it will come, and so this all we can call it as this all with this will be this is the HTML mode. HTML URL mode means what will happen, this is the URL mode means it is some percentage mode, and this all things will be there because some like special
means HTML. Kiran, HTML means we'll get only letters and numbers, na?
Yes, yes.
And URL will get as
yeah, URL means it will get. Maybe sometimes you are getting for the dynamic value this value, then you want capture for the HTML mode means you can use for the convert is equal HTML to URL. Otherwise, it will be URL mode will be there. You want convert to the HTML mode, you need to give for this is the also one argument. Convert is equal URL to HTML. It's clear? And one more will be like search is equal to body comma and search is equal to header. So maybe there is header. So you want to capture for the dynamic value, it will be there in body, then you need to give for the body. Otherwise, it will be there specifically header part, you need to give for the header part. For example, now you can go here and see here will be headers will be there. Maybe in dynamic value, it will be there in this place. We need to give for the search is equal or scope is equal, we can give for the header. So maybe it is there in body, response body or request body will be there. You can give it as a body. That is the one of the arguments. So these arguments will be mostly we can use for the like parameter name, left boundary, right boundary, and this all arguments will be interview point of view, and everyone will be very important point of view. Maybe that is based on your requirement only, you guys can use these arguments. Understand? So every time we don't use, maybe if any requirement will be there. So for example, India will be there, but I want capture only IND. See, sometimes so we are entering for the some government jobs applying or some website, right? So is all countries name like IND, USA. So this type will be there. How can they are using save length or save offset, using that they are capturing. So based on requirement, we can use these arguments. It's clear? Now what are the functions what are the arguments we discussed? Anyone can explain? I'm showing for skill system also. Pavani,
Save, save
Save.
of,
save length.
save of,
Yeah.
not found.
Okay.
Um,
Ordinal. Ordinal. Convert.
Ordinal,
Convert.
convert.
And rel frame ID. And search or scope is equal to body. So now what is the ordinal? Anyone?
Ordinal means we can enter the value. Means
All values.
whichever drop down value now we can enter.
Yes. So,
Either we
so
can
what is
enter
the
all or we
definition
can,
means? Ordinal is nothing but it is an occurrence of the dynamic values. When you are given ordinal is equal to all, it become an array and it display for the all the occurrence of the dynamic value. So if you want for the third occurrence, then you need to give for the ordinal is equal to 3. Okay. What is save length?
How many characters should be captured?
Yes, very good. Save offset.
How many characters?
How many characters?
Skip.
Skip.
Yeah, good. So not found by default value what?
Warning, sir.
Warning.
Warning by default. No. So we are
By-
giving for the warning by default. If you are not given not found is equal in this argument,
Not,
it will throw an error, right? Maybe
Error.
the boundaries will wrong means it will throw an error. Means not found is equal by default value will be error. Maybe you want continue your script means you need to write for the not found is equal warning. Okay, and we have the rel frame ID will means you want for the specific frame, you need to give for the rel frame ID is equal 1.1. Otherwise, you want for the convert for the HTML to URL, URL to URL means convert is equal to HTML to URL or URL to HTML.
HTML.
It's clear, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys can practice yourself tomorrow. Everyone can do for the all values in what are the values in there in our script. All values you can do for the correlation. And after that, you guys can practice with the save length, save offset, ordinal, and not found. Okay. And tomorrow assignment, I'm giving for the one more assignment. Already, I given right. Everyone saved that. What is that script? Store.
pet
So-
store. Yeah.
So,
actually we are getting 500 error.
so
Okay,
I'm checking now.
pictures.
Okay, I'm checking now. Anyone have any username password details?
Yes, I have money. I think that day I did.
Money?
Money.
And
Money is password India.
capital I?
No, all are small only.
No.
Invalid username. One second.
No one registered?
Yeah, I registered. Wait. Okay, where can I check your registrations?
So you already created, right? Test data?
Yeah.
Then you check your script, right?
We got error. Can I share my screen?
Yeah.
You can ask. You can please accept.
Yeah. You can share.
I have to go to download, sir. What?
No, yeah. Where you copied, right? You know, right? That file where you copied. I don't. How can I know your system?
Means you Excel you are asking about. No. I'm asking. You have to check through that documents in script. Now you said that.
Yeah, you can go to Visual and open scripts. And,
I did this one pet
Yeah,
stores.
open.
This one.
Open that. And come down.
Okay.
User param dot will be there, right?
What?
User param dot. Yeah, open with notepad that one.
I did money one India. You can put.
Money one India.
Hmm.
You're able to create it or not? Did you check for
No, I
that?
did. We got that error only. 500 error.
That means you're unable to create it, right? Then
I think no. Can I stop?
uncreative.
We did everything. I got that error only.
See, application self, we are getting error. So this is not our script error. Everyone able to
That
see?
one.
So I will give one more one.
can't-
Okay, I
we
will
can't-
share in our group. Okay, and some banking application will be there. I will share that one. Otherwise, one more will be there. 1 minute. So it is going here. Okay. So I will give one more URL. You guys can do for the scripting this also. So don't go to the only just enter for this URL.
Sir, your screen is not visible.
We cannot see you. We cannot see your
Okay,
screen.
actually I stopped sharing that. So you guys can take this URL and copy and pasting to the on our chart window. Everyone take this. And just you guys can click on fishes.
Kiran, we have this one. We are getting this only error 500 error.
Yeah, no need to log in. I'm